What's going on, guys? What's going on, Touchline? What's going on, everybody? So, Lonzo Ball was traded to the Cavaliers for Isaac Okoro. There is no draft picks in this trade. It's a player for player trade here. And I think this is what the Cavs really needed to get over the hump against the Indiana Pacers when they lost in 5 games. This is what I think the Cavs needed. They needed another playmaker to get over the hump. And that is what they basically needed. They basically needed another playmaker. Another playmaker. Like Darius Garland is a playmaker. Ty Jerome is a playmaker. The only thing is that when you add somebody like Lonzo Ball that has been in the playoffs but has missed 2 seasons with an injury, you're kind of asking yourself right now, like, what can Lonzo bring to this team? Lonzo can bring the shooting, the defense. I think this is actually a good move by the Cavaliers. Now, I'm not saying that the Bulls are getting back a free and D guy and Isaac Okoro. I look at this as if somehow this is a good thing where we could say good trade for the Cavs once the season starts. We could look at that as, okay, the Cavs traded for Lonzo because we've seen trades like Mark Williams to the Suns, like Baines to the Magic, like Kevin Durant to the Rockets. Like, we have seen those type of moves, and this type of move for Lonzo Ball to go to the Cavaliers, it's probably a great fit. You have 5 point guards. Here's the thing about that. I think in the playoffs, the Cavs were missing a little bit more of a defense, playmaking point guard that could bring up the ball. I'm not saying that Darius Garland is a playmaking point guard. You needed that guy that could come off the bench. And for the Cavs, this Cavaliers group, winning 15 games last, going on a winning streak of 15 games. You could say that this Lonzo Ball's trade, like, I think the Bulls wanted to just clear out salary for the near future. Because when we look at the Bulls, they have, on the other side of things, they have Josh Giddey, they have Isaac Okoro now. You have a young team in the Bulls. The Bulls just, to me, haven't been the same since you traded away Zach LaVine. You lost DeRozan in the offseason last year. And now you move on from Lonzo Ball. Like, there was, like, other teams interested in Lonzo Ball. It's not a big surprise or a big shocker that as a Cavs fan, I'm happy to see Lonzo Ball in a Cavaliers uniform. I'm going to be happy to see him in a Cavaliers uniform. But when we look at the fact that Lonzo is going to be a Cavalier, you're kind of saying that now you have 5 point guards. Unless you lose, like, a Ty Jerome in free agency, which I hope we bring back Ty Jerome. But you signed Zach Merrill to a 4 year deal for more shooting. That was a good thing by the Cleveland Cavaliers to do. The Cavs really have to, like, pick up the pace here, because we look at the Indiana Pacers that made the finals this year. We look at Halliburton. The Magic are coming. The Heat are still there. The Celtics are probably going to be good if they don't trade Brown away. But we seen, like, the Celtics blow up their team. We seen, like, this is the first move for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, now you have 5 point guards on your roster that can get you points, that can get you easy money buckets, that can get you Jam City dunks. And I think that is what Lonzo's going to bring. Lonzo is going to bring the shooting, the playmaking that we know that Lonzo can bring. Because let's not forget that Lonzo played probably 2 years with LeBron James. And when you play 2 years with LeBron James, learn how LeBron James handles himself on and off the court. You're kind of saying, okay, we're getting a point guard in Lonzo that can shoot the ball, that can hit easy money buckets. Because coming into the NBA, Lonzo had a lot of hype. Lonzo had a lot of hype coming into the draft. Like, the Lakers took him. The Lakers, his home team that he rooted for, took him in the draft. The Lakers at that point with Lonzo was just a decent team until LeBron got there. And we can look back at those Lakers team that Lonzo was a part of. We can look at the Bulls teams that Lonzo was a part of. And now that you add somebody like Lonzo coming back, you could say that there's time and time again that Lonzo will be a good Cavalier going forward. He's going to play a big part. He's got the shooting. He's got the playmaking. Lonzo will probably come off the bench, because if you lose a point guard, Lonzo is going to be there. Because when you have your core four and Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, like, you have to build around that. And for the Cavs to make this type of move in the playoff, this type of move starting the offseason by a trade, it seems like, to me, you're kind of saying, we want to win. We want to see Lonzo be healthy. Because when Lonzo is healthy, He can ball. He can hit those easy money buckets. He can get those easy assists. Because we all know what Lonzo can bring. From a standpoint of, okay, we're there, and with Lonzo, it's more like, are you going to keep Ty Jerome now that you traded for Lonzo? That's the question. That's the question. Or like, what's going to happen in that point guard situation? Because it's the same thing that happened in Chicago where when Josh Giddey came, everybody thought Lonzo was going to be moved. And that is what we're looking at right now, is Lonzo being moved for just Isaac Okoro. But guys, sub if you're new, and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And peace.